Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Brianna, but I do go by Bria or Bri. So thank you for watching my video and being here. If you're new, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and let me know how you like my videos, if you like my videos. If not, I don't know why you're watching. Yeah, so today I decided to film this look here. It's a rainbow inspired eyeshadow look. The reason I filmed this look today was because June is Pride Month, and what better way to celebrate Pride Month than do some rainbow fun eyeshadow? Not to mention that I have been loving colored, like fun colored eyeshadow looks lately. If you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, which if you're not, you should be, and I will leave my username for both of those down below in the description box. I've been playing a lot with colored eyeshadow and just having fun with it, so I figured I would do this. I'd been meaning to, but lately I just hadn't felt like filming anything or really doing much. Just some personal stuff going on, and not to mention I've been trying to enjoy my summer while I have some time off from school. Yeah, so sorry that I've been gone for, I think it's been almost 3 months. Sorry. I'm gonna try to get better, and I know I keep saying that every single time, but I promise I'm gonna get better. But yeah, I want to start filming more. I want to film more with like friends and family and stuff, like fun videos. So if you have any suggestions or recommendations, anything like that, let me know. I also want to do a story time video. One that's been on my mind a lot lately is my graduation story, like how I graduated and all that fun stuff with high school. Mainly because it's like graduation season. So if you want to hear that story about my graduation and all of that, let me know. Or if you have any other storytime videos that you think I should do, leave those suggestions in the comments below. I don't really have anything else to say, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video. Thank you again for watching, and yeah, I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! So I'm going to be going in with the Morphe 35B palette, and I take the taupey shade in the white on a M518 brush and using that in my crease as my transition shade. Goodness. And then I go in with the red, the vibrant red color in the palette with the M522 brush, and I use that to kind of help draw out the line that I wanted, which I truthfully should have used a different brush, but whatever. I used that one just because I think it was helping me kind of blend it out as well and pack it on where I wanted it. Next, I took the orangest shade in the palette, and I picked it up on a Morphe blending brush, and I did zoom in the camera a little bit so you could see, just so that I could blend out any harsh lines and make sure those two colors blend well together. And I do basically use this brush quite a bit throughout this look, just because it was pretty small and, you know, wasn't gonna it's gonna allow me to have a lot of control over where I place the colors. And next I'm gonna take a yellow shade in the palette, and it honestly thought it was gonna be a lot more pigmented and more orange than it came out on my eyes, so I'm kind of glad that it didn't have as much pigment as I thought, because in the actual palette it looked a little on the orange side, but it worked perfectly. And again, I'm just going in and blending everything together, making sure there are no harsh lines, adding a little bit more of the yellow. And honestly, I do this quite a bit throughout the video, or throughout this whole process. I go through and I just blend everything and make sure everything's blended together. Now on this part, I actually went through and added green, and then I ended up trying to cover it, trying to cut the crease to add the white. But you'll see, I mean, it honestly didn't make too much of a difference, so I didn't even bother doing it on the other eye. But I decided to add green on this eye as well as on the other eye, just to kind of help even it out, because I didn't want like 3 colors on one side, or technically 5 colors on one side and 4 on the other, so I just wanted to balance it out. So yeah, I did that. Again, like, if you try to follow this to do this kind of look, to do the same look, you don't have to cut your crease, because it honestly didn't make too much of a difference for me anyway. I may have done something wrong, but yeah, I used the white shade, the white matte shade in the palette, and I really liked it. I honestly didn't think it was going to be as pigmented as it actually was, but it worked really well. I'd never really worked with white eyeshadow before. And then now I'm just going to go back in with the green shade. Actually, no, sorry. I'm going in with the yellow shade again just to blend it out, and then I'm going to go back in with the green again too, because it basically disappeared once I applied the white and the yellow again. Okay, so next I took a purple in the palette, and it's not the deepest purple that was in there, just because I didn't think I was gonna like the deep purple, but you'll see that later on I actually ended up going in with that shade, with the purple after all. I was just trying to make sure that my little winged out part was gonna match on the other side. And I'm using that same brush as before, the M522 brush, and just blending that out. And yeah, so I started with violet or purple on the end, and then I went in to clean it up with the M518 brush like I did on the other side. Then I went in with a deeper blue shade, which is apparently indigo. I had no idea what shade indigo was, don't judge me. And next once I blend everything out, I'm going to go back in with the white shade in the palette using that M522 brush, and just pack that on the lid and make sure, you know, it's blended out and packed in there nice and tight. And then I'm going to go in with the same green that I used on the other side. And I'm kind of glad I put it on the opposite side, because you can't see it too well. It blends in a lot with the blue on the other side. As you can see, I'm just going back, and I don't know, I wasn't happy with the way it was looking so far. But honestly, I did this quite a bit just because I was just being such a perfectionist with the way I wanted it to look, and just kept, like, it just wasn't looking right to me at the time. So I just kept playing with it, and you'll probably see that quite a bit, that I was playing around and messing with the colors quite a bit just to make sure they were exactly how I wanted them to be. Next, I'm going in with my black Kohl pencil liner from Wet n Wild, and it's called Baby Got Black. And I'm just lining my inner rim on my top lid. And this is just because I actually put fake eyelashes on. Shocker, I know. And I just didn't want any like spaces to be seen through the black because of the lashes. So I just wanted to make sure that was lined. Then I'm going in with my mascara, and this is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. It is still my favorite mascara to use. so yeah, I love it. I just wanted to make sure my lashes were coated before I put the lashes on. And I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies, the foam mink ones. I didn't want to apply those on camera because I struggled a lot with that. And then I just took that same Kohl liner from before and just applied it before, just to make, applied it on top, sorry, just so that you don't see the line or the lash band as much. And next I'm taking the same shades that I used on my eyes, only opposite eyes, if that makes sense. So on the eye that I have the reds, I'm using the purples and the blues on my bottom lash line. And I am using a Morphe M432 brush to just kind of define it. And then I end up going in with the Morphe E36 brush to kind of help blend it out. So that, like I said before, there aren't any harsh lines. I use that E36 brush as well to kind of help blend out the line that I did for the red. And then I don't know why I went back and made it a little more harsh. And I realized it like after I filmed that my lines were like super harsh and I hated it. So I ended up having to go back and clean it up. So don't worry, I don't have all these harsh lines forever. They do eventually get blended out. Yeah, so I'm just working on my under eyes now. And then I'm gonna go in with some more mascara after this. And next I'm going to go ahead and contour and highlight my face, bronze up my face, all of that fun stuff. I'm using my Benefit Hoola bronzer and the little brush that came with it. Don't mind me, I'm just singing to whatever I'm listening to. I mainly use that brush just to kind of carve out my cheekbones and then under my, or like my jawline as well. And then I go in with that same little Claire's brush that I always use to kind of help blend everything out. And I also use that Claire's brush around my temples and all of that, just because I don't need anything defined there. I just want to add color back to my face that was kind of taken away and blocked out from the foundation. Next, I'm taking a small little eye dual fiber brush and just adding some of that Hoola bronzer to my nose. I only do this just because I feel like my nose looks bare and it kind of pulls attention away from it. It gets kind of lost in my face, if that makes sense. Then I just take another brush and blend it out so there are no harsh lines. And then I spray my face with my Mario Badescu facial spray, and that's the chamomile and lavender one. Then I go in with my Morphe M510 brush and Kitty Cat from the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, and I apply that all over my face. And then in a little while, you'll see me use the shade Forever Lit, which is the white shade in that glow kit, and I apply that just to the highest parts of my cheek. And on the lips, I'm going to be using an LA Girl lip liner in the shade Keepin' It Spicy, I believe is what it's called. It's my first time using it, and I really, truly enjoy it. It goes well with any lip color that I've paired it with so far. And on top of this, for the lip color, I use the Maybelline Color Sensational Matte Lipstick in Nude Embrace. And on top of that, I applied my Atole lip gloss. It's from the I Love Sarai collection. And that actually completes our look. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Love you. Oh. Babies. So, in case you're wondering why I switched shirts, let's just say I should have known better than to wear a white shirt while filming. Let's just say that. Okay. Okay. I'm weird, I know. I know I'm weird. It's okay. It's okay to be weird and different, okay?